Hi everybody, it's Richie V. So I worked with somebody the other day while I was doing what I call my earth career is hair. I'm a hairstylist and I always refer to myself as like the Van Gogh of hair, but I'm also realizing with my energy work and all that stuff, the more I play, because it is like just a child with a toy. It's the best way that I like to describe things. She actually inspired me. So I reached for my oracle cards today, my lovely angel cards, and they literally said, take the card that comes out in the top part of the box. And it's no coincidence because this was my struggle for a long time. But basically, with what's going on, first thing that I'm inspired to say is, you're not fucking crazy. You're not crazy, not even a little bit. Second thing is, ooh, look at how that card's all blindy. Ask for help from others, but use discernment, because if you ask for help from certain people, there are many people, many humans, many beings out there that want to keep you down. We've talked about this once before, but this is inspiring to say you have to look outside yourself. You know, easiest is to reach out to somebody in physical form, because to speak to others helps you remember always you're not kookaluku and you're not the only one going through it, but also to speak with your guides and the energies, because it is also another way to process things. Trying to figure out how to say that in the right way, because that actually sounded a little confusing to me. I know what I was trying to say, but that was not it. I'm having one of those minutes. Anyway, I helped somebody yesterday, and you know, you can take 5 minutes out of your day to meet your primary guide. And you know, what I learned yesterday is that I have a gift and an ability to help people find their primary guides. And the first thing I want to say is, you don't have to assume who or what they are. Okay, that's where a lot of people are getting stuck. It does not matter what comes through. So if you're watching this, and I know somebody special is going to watch this, so I'm going to say, I love you, Tia. And thank you for yesterday, because you helped me learn of an ability I didn't know I had, which is why when I keep getting the numbers that I look up and they keep saying, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, because I think I have this little amount, and then I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know I could do that. Oh my God, I didn't know I could do that. And then after that, they're like, and this is just 2 or 3 things. Imagine what you could do if you kept going. And I'm like, wait, what? So today I'm inspired, and this is probably going to be one of a few videos that I'm doing today, because also what happened yesterday, this same person that I helped on their journey helped me with something massive. I always knew that certain people in my family were narcissistic. I was married to a empathic, sociopathic narcissist. Okay, and if anyone's ever experienced that, oh my God, like my heart is like so hopefully you're feeling what I'm like, totally like so today we are going to do some galactic coding, and I'm feeling very inspired that, actually I'm just gonna say, I know that Isis and Ra are going to be joining us in this channel, because they walk with me, and they have for so long, and they are just, okay, I will show the video, I will show the, I mean, hold on one second, there is no edit and chop and put together and make it look pretty. This is a raw, authentic YouTube channel. I really don't give a crap, or I'm gonna just say, I don't give a shit if it's perfect or pretty or not, because part of getting rid of the 3D mold matrix is everything's got to be perfect and prissy, and I have no interest in that shit, especially with what's going on. So the other day, they have been telling me consistently, like, I see constantly, but they've been, the word warning comes up, but I don't like that and they don't really like that, I've been made aware. I love that I'm going to start seeing. And I've been seeing for quite a while. I've seen for years, and I always just kind of like, I don't know, I'm just probably seeing a flicker out of my eye. And then I think it was yesterday I came home after a nice 2.5-hour commute of traffic, but did a lot of healing work, which we all know there's reasons why things happen. 2.5 hours healing, that's a lot of healing to do while you're driving. And it was not texting and driving, it was happening on its own. You can thank the full moon energies for that one. But I came in, and I've seen this like 3 or 4 times before, and the first few times I saw it, you know, before I had really healed a lot of fear-based programming, I would be like, oh, and then it would be like, yay, and then it'd be like, ew. Then I saw it again last night, and it was very clear. The best way to describe what I saw is like a white blue plasmic orb that had like black shadowy effects. And if you're gonna throw a judgment on what I was seeing, that's on you, that's not on me. What it felt like was, I want to be around that more, and my heart like exploded a little bit, and I'm like, I want more, show me more, show me more. And then I started to see some other things, and I'm like, oh. So back to Isis and Ra. So the other day I came home, and as things started to just, the more I let go and literally like a chalkboard, watch what has been programmed erased with a giant eraser, it makes way for what is factual, not what is programmed. And there's a huge fucking difference. So these beauties decided that I would get to put them on paper. And I had programming of what Ra and Isis looked like. And when I was drawing it and I was all done, I'm like, oh my God, you're like in galactic suits and blah, blah, blah. And the first thing that went through my mind is, oh, thank you, you chose me. And then I was like, wait, no, this is why I'm here. So it was just more confirmation that I have moved past that whole, how high am I, so that I can look down on people. And in reality, that's not why I'm on this planet. I'm on this planet to help and experience the ascension. And I don't want to ever feel like I'm above somebody, and I don't want anybody to ever make me their God. I am just a guide that is stepping so much into their light that like this is all starting to go on my Instagram starting tonight. But this is, and when I said to them, why do you guys look like this? They said, because honey, it's been millions of years since that artwork. So sink that, let that sink in. Millions. When I awoke, that was the first thing that was slammed on me. So we have to reevaluate time, reevaluate linear creation, because there's time before time. Let that resonate as well. This is what they have evolved into. Apparently, thanks. Apparently, before I continue, that was to help open your hearts, minds, and pull out some of your programming. So, yay. Okay, I love when that happens. And apparently, no, it's not apparently. This is how we have evolved. What was is was. You need to let go. What is, and what will be is unknown. Oh, I love that. Thanks. So yeah, apparently that's our video. And there are others that I am trying to help light up more than what I am currently in the process of doing. And those that are out there will understand this message. Hak tira tako sira tikare moto ayatoko satoko shira hakroto shil rokutamiana nanura lekuchida kutuja roshika to more la reag unya wang shora kutisha rocho. And that's for you. Wow, it's a lot of energy that just pulsed through me. The ascension is coming. The awakening is happening. You were divinely protected. It took me a very long time to realize that, especially with what I went through last year, and it's 11/11 in my recording. I've done a lot of crying, a lot of searching. I've hit highs, I've hit lows. The lowest point I've ever experienced, to be able to come back from literally death. Literally death. Death again does not fear me, faze me, because there is so much more, especially with what's going on. The veils are gone. The veil cracked, I want to say about 2.5 months ago. And once that veil had that crack, it was all full steam ahead. And anybody that has experienced when that officially really started slamming in, you'll understand. And I really thought this was going to be about finding your primary guide, but apparently this was to open your hearts up. I'm having a real loving energy moment right now. And oh, right. So the one thing that I've noticed on YouTube, and you know, the energy technology working and stuff like that, and I was guided. I kept saying I want donations. I really don't want to charge. It doesn't feel ethical because this is free, and I am living in a dimensional thought process that we're nowhere near yet. So like they keep saying, you got to stop. Like you can create that, but unfortunately, you know, your credit cards are only going to go so far, and they've only gone so far because of what happened to me last year. So, and with that being said, I was supposed to start my videos all this very specific way. So I've noticed with other people, and I have no judgments on it, it just didn't resonate with me. So if you're watching my YouTube videos, I'm not going to ask for a donation towards me, but I am going to ask for a donation. And that donation is, please donate $25 to a charity that speaks to you, or to a random person. That is the number that they guided me to. If I do things in person, I am to charge for those things, but what they've said to me is I can't give away all of what I have very little of, money energy wise, but I can still do stuff like this and ask you guys to help me give to the world. So $25, you know, that's if you have a lot of coffee like I do during the day, at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, which I don't do. I have an espresso machine, and luckily we bought that because it was getting really expensive having iced coffee. Plus I didn't know what kind of water I was drinking, so that hit me too. And I'm all about that fluoridated water, but that's a whole other blah 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 for blah blah blah. But yeah, please, just what we bring through is awareness, gifts, guidance, and it was such a good movie. Saw it twice. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Please just as we help you, please help others. And money is an energy. It needs to be respected. And it needs to be shared. So, you know, please give to some charity or to somebody. It's just $25. It's not that much at the end of the day. And even if you break it up and you're $5 here, $1 here, $1 there, I mean, like, that's what I was doing. I had $1 here, $1 there, 10 here. You know, it's just something, I'm not going to play that karma card because I was falling into that too. And again, I don't want to do anything fear-based. This is a request, not a you have to do this kind of scenario. It's what you choose to do. We all make our choices. We all have decisions, and you can turn inwards to your heart, your inner light. You can turn outwards to your guides. If you don't have your guides, that's gonna be my next video that I'm gonna start recording right after I stop this one. So I love you guys. I hope this video, I mean, it was, leave it alone, okay? Like I told you, I'm an open conduit. Like, it's just right through me. And we're all learning. We're all learning. There's no right pace, there's no wrong pace, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. But always know that God loves you and that you have a guardian of divinity. We all do. All right, love you guys.